You're listening to the AfterBuzz TV network, now the largest new media platform on the web, and your #1 source for after-show entertainment.
Very good, Keith. Johnson.
The AfterBuzz Studios in Los Angeles, California, presented by Maria Menounos and Bing.com, and streaming live thanks to Akamai Technologies. This is AfterBuzz TV's Awkward After Show. We'll break down tonight's episode and get you all the latest news and gossip. If you'd like to buzz in on tonight's show, you can buzz us at 424-256-1729. That's 424-256-1729. And now, another post-game wrap-up show for your favorite TV show. It's AfterBuzz TV's Awkward After Show.
Wait, hold on. Ready? Oh, we got it. Oh, almost spun around. Oh, no. Come back. Wait, epic
ready?
fail.
Can you do the sprinkler to this?
Doing our awkward dance moves. Ride the pony.
You can put those awkward dance moves anywhere you awkwardly want.
Speaking of awkward, hey guys, Bing is for doing, and we are here doing another awkward AfterBuzz TV show for our favorite show, Awkward. This song, you might recognize it from the end of tonight's episode, Closer by Tegan and Sarah.
I bet it probably was one of the top trending downloads on iTunes last night.
Yeah.
I think so. They were the musical supervisors.
For a couple episodes ago, yeah. So I love that. And they didn't put any of their songs in that episode, so I'm glad that we're getting some of their jams in now.
This is my jam.
I'm your host, Tiana Hobson, and joining me, as always, are my dancing co-hosts, who I will let introduce themselves.
Hey everyone, it's Giselle Ugardi, and all of us are kind of playing with our Twitter tonight.
I'm learning how to tweet right now. I'm Christina Zia, so if you want, tweet us back.
And I'm #Jason Eichler.
Jason's only speaking in hashtags from now on. This could be either really awesome, awkward, or just annoying. We'll see how it
find
goes.
out.
All the above.
Yeah.
Something for everyone.
Little something for everyone. Speaking of something for everyone in
In
this
the booth
episode.
today. I'm just kidding.
Heyo.
Heyo, late night. Everyone at this in high school on tonight's episode was not invited to the homecoming dance.
I didn't go to my homecoming dance.
I
or
went
the
to every
dates.
dance, but was that a real problem? Like people not getting dates?
I feel like it was okay to go with a group of your girlfriends if you didn't have a guy to go with.
Yeah, we didn't have dates for homecoming. We just had dates for prom. And I mean, that was awkward if you didn't have a date.
For prom.
I didn't have
Yeah.
a date.
But we're
Awkward. Sorry, Giselle. I mean, but no, it's totally cool if you go solo.
Everybody does it. What?
But was it like a big deal at you guys' high school? My high school being asked to a dance was kind of a big deal. We didn't do pinning, but cars were decorated, cakes were
Like
made.
Laguna Beach style.
It was it was almost like you were being proposed to.
Really?
Except it's
Completely.
high school dance. Yeah.
Wow.
No, mine was
Agreed.
nothing like that.
Ours wasn't either.
We had three
I made a
dances.
pact with a girl freshman year, and we went to prom together.
Oh.
Cute.
Aw, just like Elsie.
Aw.
Oh, how cute. I made a pact with a boy, but then I broke it because I didn't like his girlfriend at the time. He was still going to go to prom with just me. And I was like, well, I don't like your girlfriend, so I'm not going with you. Anyways.
Probably a smart decision.
Yeah.
Yeah, you took
Yeah.
the high road.
I did. Anyways, so Jenna is being typical Jenna where, she just can't be happy for herself.
Do you know what though? I
Yeah.
will say this is the first episode where I've been on Team Jenna in a long time because she was
Really?
finally being like nice. I thought she was trying to be like selfless and not wanting to go to homecoming.
I think it's still all about her.
Yeah.
Like, it was
Yeah.
like how she's gonna change everything.
I guess that's true.
She was taking a stand for herself for these other girls.
And
Like she
even-
didn't want to go to the dance, and she knew Maddie wanted to go to the dance.
yeah.
Even though Maddie can't dance.
But I feel like she's just being, I don't know, I was really happy with her.
There's a way that you can still remember where you came from and being the girl who didn't have a date to the dance last year, but still enjoy the fact that you have a boyfriend this year and you got
But,
asked.
well, I do feel like her and Maddie clearly have communication issues, and I've said this before, but she should have told Maddie that this is why she didn't want to go to the dance,
Yeah.
and then they would have avoided all the drama.
Yeah. And she, rather than just being okay, yes, it's called awkward, but rather than just watching this girl and feeling really bad for her, why not find one of your guy friends to take her, even if it's, I don't know, a friend.
Or I feel like talk to the girl beforehand.
Yeah.
Like she didn't communicate. She just made up this imaginary story, which we clearly find out at the end she was completely wrong. And I love the ending to it also. But I mean, again, like that's why I think it's all about her. She didn't take the time out to find out like what was really bothering this girl.
Yeah.
And she used to be the girl's best friend in the 4th grade, yet you haven't spoken to her in
but
high school. I think
she
that's
ate
more.
chalk. That's weird. I wouldn't talk to her either.
Jason, I'm sure you ate glue or something in school.
Yeah, 100%.
I was homeschooled.
Hey, Sadie didn't have a date, and she looked like she had a great time.
Yeah, Sadie didn't have a date.
She looked like she had a great time.
Yeah.
Just own it.
Sadie, could she do whatever she wants?
Yeah, Slim Sadie.
That was a great
Hashtag
line.
Slim Sadie.
So let's.
Good.
Yeah, so Jenna's obsessed with trying to find Christy a date. She goes into kind of a stalker mode where she's watching her every move, and instead of just approaching her like we said. And
It's not like she's the only person who didn't have a date.
exactly, there's so many other people who didn't have dates at this to go to this dance. Well, that I'm assuming didn't have dates to go to the dance. It's a big school, and there's probably more girls than guys. I wish we had seen like a lesbian couple get asked to
Well,
the dance.
that's why they played Tegan and Sarah at the end. Everything's covered.
We had the gay guys at the dance, but we didn't get to see a lesbian couple.
You know,
Lesbians need their love too.
it was
guys.
sandwiched between 2 episodes of Girl Code, so they had, that.
Exactly.
That's valid.
Yeah,
They're like, all right, there's enough X.
Let's give people a break.
And I love the conversation that Jenna has with her mom after school. Well, first at the lunch table, that's when Jenna finds out for the first time that Tamara can't keep her mouth shut, and the girl code kind of means nothing, which this kind of bugged me during this whole episode. I understand that Tamara and Jake have their relationship and they tell each other everything, but there is still a code where you're not supposed to tell your boyfriend
I
certain
always break
See,
that
things.
code.
but in Jenna's defense, Tamara's defense. Sorry, long day. Jenna spills everything to her boyfriend, so I feel like Tamara should tell him everything just to make sure.
I think that although first I'm obsessed with Jakar, and
Yeah.
I think I will say anything that someone tells me, I'm probably gonna go home and tell my boyfriend.
Yeah.
It just is, and I feel like that's an excuse for girl code, and I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I know they're best friends, so there's like a little bit of conflict of interest because it's the 4 of them, but still. Who else are you going to tell things to?
The difference is, though, however, is that I feel like in those types of situations, which I break the girl code all the time, and I'll always tell my significant other of the time, but usually if the significant other is friends with the guy, or if he's telling me something about one of my girlfriends, for whatever reason, I won't tell the girl, and I expect him not to tell the guy.
Yeah,
So
I think that's
Jake's-
valid, though.
You're
Jake's
right.
having his cupcake and eating it, too.
Yeah, but I think the other side to this argument is that fast forward to when Jake and Maddie are tickling Tamara to get information out of her. As soon as they find out that the reason Jenna doesn't want to go to the dance is because Maddie can't dance, he's like, bro code, you gotta go. And that was the end of it. He didn't tell anything to her about, that he was gonna be teaching Maddie to dance. If he can keep the secret away from her, then why can't she do the same for her friend?
Yeah, but
It's valid.
I get that, but it's different. They don't, because he's trying to talk to him privately. You know what I mean? Like, Tamara doesn't confess everything that she knows about their relationship in front of Jake as well. It's different than you go back and report afterwards. Do you know what I mean?
And it's also kind of like a surprise type of a thing. Like, Tamara mentioned that, well, if Maddie gets you a teddy bear, do you not want to tell you? Well, Maddie learning how to dance is kind of a surprise, too, because he's not really a dance type of person, and he clearly wants to make it special.
I mean, I think there's obviously
Yeah.
times when it's okay and times where it's not. But I think if Jenna was my best friend who used to have a thing with my boyfriend Jake, I would tell Jake everything.
Yeah.
Jenna tells Jake a lot.
Yeah, that's
But
why.
she doesn't
Just
even
to
tell Maddie.
Yeah, so I don't know.
And
it's
I
a
mean-
really messed up situation anyways.
It almost works, too, because I feel like Jenna doesn't tell Maddie anything.
At all.
So
I agree.
he wouldn't be able to know anything unless he was able to ask her based on a concern that Jakara had.
This all comes down to Jenna being the problem. Homegirl cannot communicate.
No. She's so
Unless it's in her
awkward.
blog.
I know.
Maybe that's the thing. Maybe she needs to start writing letters to Maddie to communicate with him, because clearly writing is her
Or Maddie
is
needs to read her
voice.
blog more.
That's always dangerous though. Because then if she starts being super honest, like, God, Maddie's really pissing me off today, then he reads it. Just
What her blog has always
Didn't
been
that ever happen to
about, though.
anybody in high
She
school?
could be selective.
But that's what her blog's always been about. That's why people in her high school were like Team Maddie, Team Jake.
Which was so funny.
Yeah, 'cause
she,
it was
should put, she
public.
should put
She
that
was.
blog back on public.
Yeah, she needs to put the blog back on public. I'm still interested in what she writes in her blog. I know the rest of the school must be.
And other schools, as we
yeah.
saw last week.
Yeah.
Yeah, other schools too. So let's talk about this dance lesson that happens, because I thought that whole scene was super cute. Two bros just dancing it out. And we learned that the key to dancing, it's all in the facial expressions. So, Steven, can we get a beat real quick?
Oh.
Drop a beat.
I think we should
What
all
kind of
work
beat
on-
do you want?
I mean,
Do you want the physical again?
we can play closer again. I just feel like we should all do our best.
Oh, I got a good one for you. All right.
Our best dance facial expressions.
Give it like a 20-second segue. I'll have it ready for you.
So, considering that
Wait, what is the Footloose is the movie they kept referencing,
Yeah,
right?
Footloose.
Yeah.
I thought that was so
Yeah.
funny when he's like, I'm not taking you to a shed, and then Maddie didn't get it at all. Loved that.
Well,
Of course, they're referring to the modern day Footloose
Yeah.
because
Do they not
high
do that?
schoolers today would have no idea what the actual Footloose
Yeah,
was
that's
like.
I was talking about
Kevin
the Julianne
Bacon
Hough
style.
one, so I have no idea about the other one.
I mean, come on, it's all about the Kevin Bacon original.
Never heard of it.
Casey, you frustrate me so much. But I thought it was really cute how, they kind of bonded in that moment to teach each other a couple things. Oh, here we go.
What is this?
So we're making our best dance face.
Yeah, because it's not about the actual dance moves. It's all in the facial expressions. So,
I know what the song is.
I mean,
Yes, you do.
Steven,
Oh, yeah, I do.
yeah.
But this is one of the, kind of like how Maddie was talking about last night. He's like, I can't dance to this.
Yeah, this is one of the slow ones.
It's this.
He's like, do the sprinkler, do the sprinkler.
That was a sexy face.
Well, duh. We're getting down. Like, we're dancing. It's all about the craze.
And I was reading it.
I can't.
I was reading an article, and the guys who play the actors, they were saying that their dance moves are slightly better than what's shown on there in
would
real
hope.
life, but that's pretty much what they bring to the table. They bring a lot of the sprinkler
A
action,
lot of the classic
dance
Okay.
moves that
Classics.
you get.
I like it because I feel like if you can't dance, you might as well get corny, you know?
Yeah.
Well, in high school, I mean, at least when I was in high school, you couldn't really do the bump and grind thing anyway.
My
I
school
used
was
to get
like,
in trouble for bumping
me
and
too.
grinding.
Yeah.
Our school was all about the bump and grind.
Face to face with some space.
Yeah.
That's what the principal told me.
Ours used to be like, it's like the ruler rule, you know?
Oh.
There should be like a ruler
Leave it up
system.
for Jesus.
Yeah, leave room for Jesus.
Wow.
Wait, what is it again?
Face to face with some space.
That's so funny. This is when you weren't homeschooled anymore.
No, this is public school.
Okay.
Transitioned.
Transition.
Hand check. You guys ever have those?
No.
Yeah, we did.
I put my hands in the air. I was like,
Oh, yeah.
what happened?
At dances, they'd have hand checks. You have to raise your hands in the air.
Oh.
Teachers have to watch.
Where would you put them
That
otherwise?
wasn't- Our hands weren't the problem at my dances. It's all in the
I
hips.
don't, Steven, I wouldn't want to be at your school with dirty hands going around. So after their dance lesson, the boys tell the girls, hey, we'll meet you at the dance. We got some things to do. We got to
Some
do our thing.
things.
Got to do our thing. And Jenna is still clearly obsessing over Christy being at the dance now by herself, because she just thinks that's the worst thing that can happen to you in high
I
school.
do think it's hilarious how she always thinks a guy's about to come up and ask her something, and then we find out later it's drugs. That they're like passing, but it's so funny.
It's not a journal, it's bookkeeping.
Yeah, it's bookkeeping.
And she wasn't throwing out her lunch. She was just making a drop.
And
So
then
funny.
and then I love that she offers, like, first pill's free. Here, you probably need this more than me. And then that's when the undercover cop comes in.
The DEA.
Well, I thought it was gonna end where like Jenna gets arrested or something.
Yeah, I
like
thought
a
Jenna
huge
was going down.
cliffhanger, but he's like, "Oh, get away! Now's your chance."
Do you think that Val knew what was going on? Or do you think, I mean, obviously she probably has no idea what's going on.
See, when the conversation was
The
happening,
stapler?
yeah,
Yeah.
I thought that Val knew something about it. I knew that whatever Jenna thought wasn't really what was happening, and that they were talking about two different things. But I'm not sure that Val is quick enough to figure out that it was drugs that she was selling. Maybe
Huh.
I think she could be.
Yeah, because when I rewatched it, I rewatched it halfway through the second time, and it seemed more like you could tell she was talking about drugs. now that you knew
going
what
on a
happened.
downward spiral.
Yeah.
But I feel like as a guidance counselor, I know Val is not the example of the perfect guidance counselor.
Oh, yeah.
What do you mean? She's amazing.
Yeah,
I want all
I
my
wish she
advice
had been
from
my
her.
guidance
But I
counselor,
love,
honestly.
too, how, like, if they're talking about this girl with an eating disorder or whatever, she's like, I can't necessarily talk to you about this, but what about the stapler?
Yeah, but
Confidentiality.
I felt like she should do something if she knew a student was selling drugs.
She's probably trying to buy them.
Not
herself.
Val, probably. What was she selling?
Pills.
Narcotics.
I mean, I
Narcotics.
know they were pills, guys. I was
Drugs.
trying to see like
Oh.
if anyone caught the name of the drug.
The
she was-
cotton, perhaps.
Okay.
Adderall, maybe. But that's not really calming. That's kind of the opposite.
Xanax.
Xanax, because I feel like Val
Don't
could
look
use
at
some.
me.
Val could end up with the addiction to Xanax.
Vicodin.
That guy.
Vicodin's that good stuff.
Anyways.
Anyways, when Jenna finally makes it back into the dance, we see that Maddie is out there cutting it up. Group full of single ladies all
Cutting a
around
rug.
him,
Yeah.
cutting a rug, doing his thing, making his facial expressions. His facial expressions
Learning a
were
lot of new vocabulary.
hilarious.
Oh, that was, and all those girls are like gathered around him. I think it's just because he's beautiful, not because his dancing was.
Yeah, because he looked kind of
impressive.
like a rock star on stage with just a bunch of fans in front of him, like throwing themselves at. I was surprised a bra didn't get thrown up at him or
true.
something.
I feel like that's why a lot of good-looking guys, at least initially, once they go into college, they're really either bad dancers and or bad kissers. Because in high school and or college, they were just so good looking that girls would never tell them otherwise, and they would just go with it. And then all of a sudden they they meet someone who finally is like, yeah, so you know that thing it's not right. You're not.
That's a great
I don't know
answer.
Yeah.
what
That's
you've
really
been getting
smart.
away with, but it's not
gonna fly
Gotta
here.
go.
Not happening.
Giselle trains her men. We just learned.
Yeah,
Good for you.
not her first time at the rodeo. And then my favorite part of the episode was the ending when they're out at Maddie's car and Jenna turns on that sick song by Tegan and Sarah, and they just have their own dance party in the parking lot.
I know, that was so cute.
Oh, we had it queued up right here. And their dance moves were just so cute, and they reminded me of like a Footloose type vibe because
Yeah.
they were just being goofy.
Having
and
fun.
At
Dancing
one
in the
point, she starts
car.
like backing it up a little bit. You know, she had her booty popping out, and
She can pop that booty, too.
It was cute that they were being silly and goofy, and it wasn't like they were just, making out in the car after a dance or.
Well, it's nice to see her kind of lighten up and have some fun. I think this is the Jenna I like the most and that I
Me
kind of
too.
wait for. So, and you don't see it very often. So it's really nice and refreshing.
I agree, and like to see them happy in a relationship because they've been kind of dramatic the last few episodes. Aw, thanks, Steven.
they have been dramatic.
Hashtag Team Maddie.
They have been dramatic, and this whole episode, she was so tense about focusing on other people's issues, and it was her mom, Lacey, who pointed out, you're willing to make your boyfriend who you love upset to spare the feelings of people you don't even know.
I have to say, I keep giving Lacey credit, but she has like been such a good mom this season.
She's been mom of the
She's
year.
like turned it on, and she's got this like really good advice, and she knows what's up.
Did you like how she watched and she goes, oh my gosh, did you guys break up?
Well, I love how she took control and took Jenna's phone and called him.
Yeah.
But I think this is such awesome advice because I think girls do that a lot. And I know I'm guilty of it sometimes in my relationship. It's so easy to put your friends first or your family first. But when you're with someone, really that should be your priority at the time. So it's important. And obviously, Jenna doesn't really care. So it's a good lesson from
Yeah.
Lacey.
Yeah. I think
Aw.
she cares. She's just so focused on trying not to be the girl that she hates so much that she forgets to just focus on her
Let
relationship
go.
and let go and have fun. And
Let
in the
go,
parking
let
lot, you
God.
see,
No.
yeah, in the parking lot, you see her finally letting go and just having fun in her relationship again. So that was fun.
I know
Hashtag
that
live
was-
your life.
I know this is the first episode where it's ending where I'm like, oh, maybe they're gonna stay together.
Did you not watch the previews?
I was going to say.
We're gonna talk about that.
Okay,
We're
okay.
gonna talk
No,
about that.
didn't.
But first,
Hashtag Colin.
Hashtag I died.
And by the way, that's kind of where the Twitter madness came from, is we were looking at some of the awkward hashtags on Twitter to see what the conversation and the buzz was last night. And Colin's character, his real name is Nolan, he tweeted something from last night's episode, and he used hashtag Colin.
Which I respect.
Who hashtags their own own name.
I've just started to do it.
Come
Speaking of
on.
hashtags, you guys can go on to #iTunes and check out the AfterBuzz After Show for Awkward. Rate and subscribe and give us 5 stars. And you can stream it live on your iPhone or your iPad or any other iDevice you might have.
And next week, Nikki DeLoach is coming on.
Yes.
So
No big deal.
tweet us questions that you have.
For her.
And I want to give one shout out to a YouTube comment that we got last week from Malcolm Becton. He explained, because remember we had the hot list and the not list.
Yeah.
The huge ass costume, it's huge ass.
Oh.
Wait, did you guys not get that?
No, we didn't get that. Giselle wasn't here last week,
kidding?
and
We
we all were like,
debated
oh, I don't really get that one.
Are you serious?
Wait, that's hilarious. Because when you were just reading it back, I was like, huge ass, duh.
Yeah,
But,
but last week it didn't click in our minds.
Wow.
So thank you. This is what we use our YouTube subscribers for.
That's really funny.
So thanks, guys, for always keeping us on top of our game. So the other thing happening in this episode tonight that I want to talk about is the Asian Mafia making
how can we
a
forget?
triumphant
Oh my God.
return.
which I'm so excited about. I love
love
Nikki
it.
They
DeLoach.
always come out
So
of nowhere.
exciting.
I want to know what that girl is like in real life. Can we get her in here? I want to know what, because she's
Becca?
just
Becca is awesome.
Becca.
Yeah.
Not, I'm like, no, that's not her name. Ming. No, no, Becca. Because she's so just
Scary.
yeah.
She is scary.
But she almost looks like
She's
a
like a
Stepford
sour.
wife.
She's like a sour
Yeah.
patch kid.
Yeah.
First she's sweet,
Maybe.
then she's, or wait, what? Yeah, sweet then
Well,
sour.
she's not really sweet ever.
Sour.
But
Yeah, but she does kind of seem like a nice little wholesome girl until
like
she
she
opens
cut your
her
hair
mouth.
when you're
Yeah.
sleeping, and then she just like, oh.
She can like cut glass with her eyes. Is that the
Yes.
saying? Where she just gives that look, and you're like, oh shoot, don't want to piss her off. So Becca is coming to Ming saying, hey, you still owe me a favor from last year when I got you the sex tape that you asked for. So she wants her to sabotage the theme of the dance to make it Tropic Like It's Hot instead of Great Ball of China. But what we end up finding out after Ming decides, I'm going to rebel and go against the Asian Mafia, is that that's actually what she wanted to do the whole time.
We have to talk about when she went to Sadie for advice.
Yeah. She goes to Sadie for advice. I know Jason's
I
itching
just
to say
love
this.
Sadie. What did she say when she's like, she just told her she doesn't like her. I don't remember what the quote was.
She said, you're...
Do you know what I want? I want you to get out of my face or something.
And
God,
then,
Sadie's just amazing.
and then later on, she's like, I don't like you, or like, I don't care enough about you to like try and sabotage you.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Can I just say my favorite line of the episode was the I effing love Asians from Sadie. She's taking a shot of the soy sauce. She's like, this doesn't taste like there's alcohol in this. And then she like takes a big gulp. I love Asians.
And I like when
I loved when
he calls her Slim Sadie.
Oh yeah.
I loved when Ming realizes that she got duped and goes to confront Sadie and then realizes, I asked a white bitch for Asian bitch advice. And at that point, I just about lost it because I think that there is in different cultures. There's a different
Yeah.
way to handle everything because as soon as she said that, I automatically started thinking of how you would deal with a black bee. And
I like how you just said B.
I know, I know. I said bitch before. I don't know. I feel bad saying it. Anyways, and there's always a different way to deal with the mean girls in different societies. So that was fun to kind of play at the race card there.
Well, I love that after she confronts her. I mean, I don't think there's any way to really deal with the Asian Mafia because you never know what they're gonna do.
Yeah.
And like we know they're already 5 steps ahead of you. And I love how Min's like, no, they're not. Or she's like, I don't know what they're doing. And then all of a sudden she looks at her text and she's like, I do. And it's something
So
from Becca
scary.
that's so scary and creepy. I love the Asian Mafia.
I think it's kind of bold of Ming to want to go up against them because, I mean, they had Fred Wu redistrict,
Yeah.
and he lives across the street from the high
Who's Fred
school.
Wu?
But I think now that
Yeah.
she's got the man and she's getting the action, she's like, whatever, I'm taking you down.
Well, I love how there's also the reason she wanted the Chinese-inspired theme was because she got some discount and was able to use it for money for a ski trip. Like, she's in on everything.
Manipulative.
Oh, yeah.
The teachers think they run that school, but it's really the
Asian Mafia.
So that was fun for tonight too.
The whole community.
The whole community. Is there anything else you guys wanted to talk about from this episode?
No, I'm so excited to talk about previews for next week's episode.
Yeah. Before we do that, though,
And to dance more.
I'm gonna give you some news and gossip.
Ooh.
Ooh. So, Brett Davern and Bo Murchoff, who are Maddie and Jake, are BFFs on the show and besties in real life, guys. So,
Wow.
I'm very excited about that.
Get in on that.
And the besties are now doing a movie together.
Really?
Yes. It's called Born to Race, and apparently it does. It sounds kind of like a Disney movie.
I'm gonna love it.
But I'm still gonna go see it. So Brett apparently has a thing for race cars, and they're saying that kind of grew onto Bo as well. So they have this movie coming out, and they're gonna be playing racing rivals Danny Kruger and Jake Kindle, who are forced to become allies when a world-class champion threatens their professional racing dreams.
That sounds really
Very dramatic.
Very dramatic, guys.
Do they sing in it? Wouldn't
Oh my
that be
gosh,
fun?
I
It's a
don't know,
musical.
but all I keep picturing is
they
them in
cast-
those racer jumpsuits with the top off and
And they
just shirtless and
strap.
glistening in the sun, all sexy like.
Yeah.
I feel like they're
Yeah. I don't
15 right now.
Yeah, I'm like,
No, don't worry. I checked their ages. They're both in their 20s, so it's okay.
Okay.
It's okay.
These are all normal feelings.
Yeah, but I just think it's fun that they're on set working together on Awkward, and then they're also doing this movie. There's no release date yet, but we'll keep you posted on that.
By the way, MTV said that Bo Murchoff was supposed to be posting shirtless selfies last night during Awkward, and he definitely did not. He
Lame.
posted a thumbs up with a really fuzzy dog.
Oh, well, that's stupid.
I know.
Boo that.
I would have been really okay with the shirtless.
Well, let's everybody tweet at him.
Yeah, we're gonna get into predictions.
Your AfterBuzz TV prediction.
Christina,
Thank you.
you
thank
always
you,
love
thank
to
you.
start.
So, I mean, obviously my prediction's about Colin, because if you guys saw the previews, Jenna has to read, I guess, some of her blog or something that she's writing.
Oh, I did see the previews.
Yeah, and I guess
Took
she
me a
does
second.
5 hours later, Jason.
She doesn't want Maddie there, but Colin's there and he's supporting her, and then he goes on to tell her how amazing she is, and I think that's when you first see like something's happening, and he does the classic like arm
Yeah.
clutch.
And what does her mom say?
Who's
She's
that
like, who's
boy?
that guy?
Yeah.
But my question was Colin there supporting, or was it something for their class? So that's
I
why
think
he's
he was
there
We're out of
too.
class.
Because their teacher was there, so I kind of felt like it was like people from the class would
are
be
going to
performing
that?
at the piece, and then they had their quality time
Well,
together.
either way, he was there and he did the arm touch, and
Yeah.
you can
Yeah.
tell that her lady parts are fluttering.
Oh yeah,
Because he understands her
were.
intellectually.
I know, mine too.
Whereas she clearly stated after the Halloween party, which, by the way, I feel like the season and the way that they're airing this is totally off, just to put that out there. But she says, like, she doesn't know what she likes about Maddie other than that he's good looking.
Yeah, she
And
does.
she
Yeah.
doesn't
It's fun,
see a lot
too.
in him.
Look at him dance.
Of course.
I'm going to predict that since that happens, this is my prediction every week, Sadie and Maddie will finally have sex. Please.
Or at least Mo.
No,
Yeah.
I want Sadie with I forget his name that we met last week at the
Oh,
party.
yeah, the guy that was Dexter.
Yeah.
That was-
AKA Dexter. That's what I'm going to call him right now because I can't think of his name. But I want to see her with him because I thought that they had a good chemistry. I'm also going to predict that
Wait, which one's Dexter?
the brother of her arch nemesis
Yeah.
from the party,
Who asked for her
creepy
digits
one.
the creepy
later.
one. He was fun though, wasn't
Yeah,
he?
I liked him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to
Not
see
as
them
much as
together,
Maddie.
and I want to see, and I want to know who killed Ricky.
Yeah, we all want to know that.
I also predict that Lacey's going to do something pretty dramatic to keep Jenna and Maddie together. I feel like she's gonna be back to Nutso Mom. Probably.
Yeah.
I feel like
A little-
she's more
a little
obsessed.
overbearing.
Or would she get really excited about Colin when she sees what he looks like?
I don't know. I think she loves that Maddie's the cool kid in school.
Yeah, she loves that her
That's
daughter's
true.
like
No.
dating the popular
Maybe
guy.
she hooks up with Maddie.
You know, I thought that, and I didn't want to put it out there in the universe.
Oh.
But I'm glad
it
you
out there,
did.
yeah.
Are we going to see more of Angelique, perhaps?
Maybe.
Could there be more of a
Ooh.
triangle, like maybe a Maddie, Angelique, Colin, Jenna swap?
This all sounds very exciting.
Let us know what you
Titillating.
think. Let us know what you guys think. You can contact us all on Twitter. I'm at TweetT22.
Hey everyone, I'm at Giselle Ugarty, GISELLEUGARTE.
I'm at Miss Zias, MISSZIAS.
I'm at Jason Eichler or hashtag Jason Eichler, JASONIKELER.
Until next time, guys, we'll have Nikki DeLoach in the house. So be sure to come back next week.
From Bing.com, executive producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. To watch or listen to other after shows and post comments or questions, be sure to visit AfterBuzzTV.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of AfterBuzz TV.
Yeah.
Hashtag you're welcome.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.